I can confirm to you that Tito Mboweni was what you saw in public, what you saw when the cameras were off too. Exactly the same. Well, just a few weeks before his passing, the former finance minister had paid a visit to his old primary school, Bordeaux Combined Primary School. He looked back with some nostalgia at his formative years. Our business reporter, Ntokozo Khumalo, is there and joins us now. And Ntokozo, good afternoon to you. I understand quite hard to find a primary school, the primary school there. Do the children who are there now even know about Tito Mboweni and the role he played and the legacy he's left?
Hi, Stephen. Indeed, it was a hard find. GPS sending us to France when we were trying to put the school in the system, but we did eventually get to it. It's about an hour and 30 minutes away from his farm in Magowaspaas, Kloof. So the kids here excited to see us when we came in, and it was quite clear that the educators here have certainly communicated Tito Mboweni's legacy to them, and already, you know, they wanted to talk to us, but of course we said no, we haven't spoken to your parents, just to share how they engaged with him when he did pay the school a visit a few weeks ago. And I'm going to move out of shots just so that Morena could show us a little bit more of the school. It is a rather small school, but you know, children just off their break now. And Stephen, on social media, when Tito did pay that impromptu visit to the primary school, he was rather criticized, you know, for coming there and not having done much, but which is something that, you know, the school says is not true, that he's always giving back to the community. The classes that we have here from about grade R, but we do have HOD Eunice Shikwambana to just unpack that for us. Thank you so much, Eunice, to talk to us. I understand the principal is away for meetings and he met with Minister Tito Mboweni when he was here for the visit. What kind of legacy did Tito Mboweni, as someone who went and grew up in the school, mean for the school today?
It's very sad for us to lose such an icon like Tito Mboweni, because the day he came here on the 29th of August, he promised to come back. But his main reason for coming on the 29th, it was that he wanted to do a celebration next year on 2026, since the school will be celebrating its 100th years. And what he promised us that he was going to give back to the school. Unfortunately, he passed on. He promised to come and help us with infrastructure. Since you see that this is an old school, but he promised that. Unfortunately, he passed on, and it's very sad for us, even to the kids too.
And Vera, when we walked in, we saw you engaging with the kids, and we saw just what a happy environment it seems to be here. You know, him having grown in the school, what kind of lessons then does the school really give to produce finance ministers, Reserve Bank governors? Talk us through just the sort of education that you deliver here and the importance of delivering quality education so that we can see more Tito Mbowenis come out of this community.
Okay, thank you, Ntokozo, for the opportunity. Beside the lack of resources and everything, as the educators, we do our best. We, both of us, are foundation-phase educators. We emphasize on reading with understanding. We do our best. We don't have a library, but we do. The children do read every day on the assembly, and on classes we do drop and read. If it's the time for drop and read, we do everything to produce the best, the next generation for the future. The president will come from this school. The future ministers will come from the school, because of us, the teachers, who are doing our best.
And just as the HOD of the school, a call to your community here. You know, Tito Mboweni was quite active in promoting Limpopo, promoting this community here. What would you say to others who come from this community when it comes to giving back and ensuring that we do see more great men and women come out of rural communities such as this?
We're engaging with them. All those who come from this school, we are asking for donation, and they are promising to give back to the community.
Well, ladies, thank you so much. Let's not hold up your time. There are learners to be taught there. So, Stephen, as you heard for yourself, that untimely, unexpected death, of course, now putting into question that promise former Minister Tito Mboweni had for the school to invest in its infrastructure, to invest in just ensuring that the kids here do have the resources to get the best education possible, celebrating a milestone. But now, the school uncertain of what that means. Now, we did see outside as we were coming in a soccer pitch actually being built for the school, and they were starting with some bits of infrastructure for a playground and so on outside. But obviously, the HOD there, Eunice, letting us know that that is now in question on whether they will see Tito Mboweni's promise, realized, and making that call to others who have made it and made a dent in the economy to give back, to ensure that other young people in these communities can become the Tito Mbowenis of the future, Stephen.